Hey, yo, what's that word? Hey, yep, I'm in here. Um, we back. We didn't leave. Nigga was just sick and sick and yeah, just sick. But we here, man. This is another late night shindig, late night morning hit. So whenever this finds you, please like, share, subscribe. Um, tell some motherfuckers to tell some more motherfuckers about me. You know what I mean? Uh, get me out there, man. Get me in the algorithm again since I'm in copyright jail and shit. Trying to be perfect, it will be my demise with this shit. Trying to get visuals and shit and then get copyrighted and then get a fucking warning. So I'm guessing I'm gonna be fighting this shit till March. So yeah, if y'all fuck with me, please share my shit. Like it. I don't give a damn if you don't do shit else. Just like the motherfucker, please. I don't care if you stay. You don't have to stay. Just like it and leave. Like it and dip. It's all good, bro. It's all gravy, baby. But tonight, while we have a magnificently rolled situation here, this is the Starship, and it will take you anywhere you want to go. So let's go. Get whatever you need for this ride, whether it's drinks, whether it's snacks, whether it's just peace and understanding. Please gather all the things you may need. Tune in, and let's get the shit started. Have you noticed everything's been upgrading but peace? Have you noticed that you could do 1,000,001 things now from your phone? Yet peace is not one of those things that you gain from all this doom scrolling and shit. Still that's a new one to me, that doom scrolling shit. Like, yeah. Pointlessly scrolling. I don't know about the doom part, but yeah. All in all, welcome to the morning hit. This is kind of where anime meets science. Weed meets the future, and gaming always seems to intersect with nostalgia. The news actually kind of just be looking back at it like, nigga, y'all straight? Y'all good? Y'all okay? Because this some weird shit. But nonetheless, whenever you see this, I am Squish Arcana. So let's wake your brain. Sorry. Yeah, it's starting. It's been a day. But I did get my 2 miles in today. Go me. That's off the checklist. I did my devotion. Checklist. Journaled. Did my homework for therapy. So I'm proud of myself. Even though I was spending most of the day pissed off and very, very standoffish from people, I feel like I still did what I needed to do. I still have homework to finish, but that's okay. We're gonna get that shit done when it gets done. Let's start with cannabis. Microdosing at work. This seems to be the new trend for a lot of adults. Which I am not to say I'm not okay with that. I am definitely okay with microdosing. To be honest with you, I first was introduced to microdosing at my job. Not this job, but a job. I'm not going to tell you which one it is, but if y'all know and listen to my stories that I have repetitively said, yes, I used to have cluster headaches. So yes, I microdose for those, and it works. So, if anyone's out there having cluster headaches, holler at me. I got a remedy that was passed to me from a homie, and I will gladly pass that on to you and let you know what I do to cure my cluster headaches when applicable. Basically, right now, what we're seeing is what I feel is the inevitable part of all of this shit. The work culture, work people in the workforce are all stressed, which means burnout is extremely high and the focus on the job is extremely low. According to a recent RAND survey, RAND, roughly 10 million U.S. adults reported microdosing psychedelics in 2025. Okay, now them the 10 million that told you. Now, what about that other double up number that may have just like, nah, I ain't ready for this shit. I ain't ready for it to be known to the world like that. You know what I'm saying? So basically, people are now microdosing psilocybin mushrooms or LSD, you know what I'm saying? Not for the trip, but for the mood and productivity that comes with it. And some are even microdosing MDMA. With that being said, I would say please find you a therapist that does this kind of therapy to be safe. There is ketamine therapy of sorts. There is MDMA therapy. If your insurance covers it, they actually have it here in Louisiana. Uh, so yeah, it is it can be a productive tool. Depending on how you may use it. Microdosing, I think that would be great, but at the same time, I feel like too much excess of anything will fuck over your system. So by that being said, yes, please, if you're an adult in the workforce and microdosing is getting you through the day, the week, the month, the year, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? That's all fine and well. You know what I mean? It's just are the scientists and the researchers going to see the same view that people that microdose do? That's my only thing. Wired even covered early trials suggesting some microdosing effects compared to caffeine, meaning science is still debating what's placebo and what's real. Um, so I've been told, I guess. I mean, yeah. I mean, I think 10 is 10, no matter how you look at it, curved or straight. So fuck it. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Um, I don't know why I would be asked this question, but sure. I mean, I ain't doing no tripping. And this is all I got for that. I'm just gonna LOL that thing. But I mean, nonetheless, I don't. Hey, don't you know? Do I? What am I, the stereotypical nigga? No, I mean, yeah, I like it. I mean, I like them all, bro. Like, I don't discriminate. Yeah, that's funny. Setup. Definitely a setup. But nonetheless, I appreciate you for coming through. Thanks for stopping by. Burns Goat 5402. Thank you for that. And thank you for saying that I look like I have one of those. I appreciate that. Thank you. um, let's do this. There we go. Let's nip that in the bud real quick. Now, look, okay, you know what? We're going to get this shit out the way. Look, man, I'm not, for 2026, look, this is what we're doing. If you want to fuck me, don't talk to me. Talk to the head lady and see if you make it past there. If you make it past there, then hey, if she say you got the green light for the dick, hey, you got the green light for the dick. But I can't. I have no quorums or I have no choice. You feel me? Like you pick the queen. You did. So stop playing. Yeah, let's not go there. Okay, now the trolls they got freaky. Okay, that's cool. But nonetheless, well, I don't know if that's trolling or just getting a genuine compliment. I don't know what the fuck is going on because I was literally talking about microdosing and my dick came over topic. So I don't know. Yes, I'm owned by my wife. Why are we having this discussion? It's crazy work. But nonetheless, I guess before, yeah, translation. People aren't just quietly quitting jobs anymore. They're chemically editing their coping mechanisms. And you know what? I don't see anything wrong with that. I may be the black sheep or the that's funny. I may be the black sheep on this, but I don't see anything wrong with that. As long as you're not overdoing it and microdosing, I don't see nothing wrong with that shit. I think you should always be mindful of what you're doing and the intention of what you're doing, shit. But at the same time, motherfuckers is stressed out. Motherfuckers are trying to find ways to do shit to get through the work week, through being a parent, being a soccer mom, a football dad, a football coach, whatever you softball, baseball, track, basketball, you know what I'm saying? AAU, like it's a lot of shit that goes on. You feel me? So yeah, if microdosing helps you with that and you can still function and parent. Mm-mm. We'll do that over here. Only cannabis is the only thing we need. So, with that being said, all in all, the old system said, it's that little whip, whoosh, grind harder. But the new system says tweak the brain chemistry. I can't remember what the fuck Dr. Johnson said to me. Um, but the way she put it was for football, and I don't know, that shit just made sense to me. It's like you don't keep running the same play over and over again, expecting a different result. What do? You go back to the drawing board and do something different. You call it audible. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like that's basically what I feel like people are doing. It's like I have to work, but if I have to work, I can at least somewhat enjoy this shit or have a good time doing it. You feel what I'm saying? So in turn, microdosing. You know what I'm saying? But here's the question: is this healing or optimization culture in disguise? I got time tonight. I got time if we're trolling. All right, back to what I was on. Anime AI Backlash. Now, this is a strike 3, I believe, on the AI anime shit. First it was, I believe, the background for one wasn't fully finished. The intro scene wasn't fully finished. The second one was something, I think it was something with textures. And now we have Amazon recently pulled AI generated English dubs of anime. For example, Banana Fish, after backlash from fans and voice actors. So, you really thought you was gonna be able to pull over them fucked up AI generated dubs and fans and people and voice actors weren't gonna say shit. That's how you feeling? Like, okay, now we gotta be mindful of this AI shit, especially when it comes to anime, something that's watched with a very keen eye. Like, bro, you can't be doing this type of shit, dog. Like, you can't. That can't happen on a dub. Like, I don't know. Do you? No. No. Just pay the voice actors for fuck's sake. Like, just pay the voice actors, man. Like, don't do you? We've all heard, used, and experienced. They still don't say my name right in that shit, no matter how many times I type it. So I don't understand what y'all are really expecting by using AI generated dubs for anime of all things. Now maybe it's on a little bullshit commercial, insurance commercial, or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Something along them lines. Okay, cool, but not the biggest fucking thing of the past year and a year and 2 months and some change. Like, no, bro, anime is blown up way too fucking big for you to even try that shit there. It's really too big for motherfuckers to be trying it, period. But cut costs ass shit. You feel me? Okay, although studios reportedly didn't approve it, fans said it felt soulless. And I hear that so much when it comes to AI. It's soulless. It lacks blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I feel you on that, but at the same time, I mean, sprinkle some of that shit in there. You feel me? Put a little stank on it. But who am I? I'm one man. Um, Now you have Japanese publishers are now warning AI companies about copyright training on manga and anime art styles. So be careful when you switching these pictures and shit into anime styles. They might fuck around and flag your ass. You know what I'm saying? The fight isn't tech is bad. It's more so, can automation replicate the culture? And I think that's the biggest question with music, with writing, anything you can use AI for at this point. Artistry, you know what I'm saying? Making cover art, actual paintings, different canvas paintings, whatever graphic you want to go with. You feel what I'm saying? Or creativity niche. Um, it's that's the intersection where everybody stops and looks both ways. Like, what the fuck we do now? Is the automation and the culture part. Like, would you ever be able to generate a One Piece? Would you ever be able to generate a Gintama, a JoJo's Bizarre Adventures? Would you able to capture everything that those animes have in them from AI? Would AI pick all that up and know to throw that in there? Um, I look at it as anime isn't just content; it's a craft. It's timing. It's emotion. It's storytelling. The old system was more so hand drawn patience. The new system is always generating scale, but faster doesn't always mean better. No, I'm just playing. Now in the gaming, single player comeback. For years, live stream service games dominated. Battle passes, daily quests, endless loops, Call of Duty for one. But now reports are showing player surveys also showing majority of gamers still prefer a single player experience immersion and emotional storytelling. So it's basically just a transfer of anime to a game. Like you looking for the same thing, just in a different part. You feel what I'm saying? So it makes sense that anime and gaming is colliding and doing so many mix-ups and collaborations and shit, because like that's what really people want. People, if you can take like a badass anime story, make it playable and immersive for a player or players, you got a winner every time. You know what I'm saying? I mean, giving live services still make money, but retention fatigue is also real. Um, Gamers are tired of logging in shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? They get off one job and clock into another one. You feel me? Like they want a beginning, middle, and ending. You know what I'm saying? Like they want I'm not gonna say that word, but y'all know how it goes in the story. You have an incline and a decline. And you also have that point at the tippy top up there that I'm just not gonna go to because that's probably gonna be clipped for some bullshit. So you know what it is if you was in school and they don't want a subscription to be an obligation. You know what I'm saying? This old system is basically engagement loops. Now the desire is like open, meaningful worlds. Before we get out of here, we're going to talk a little bit about 1996. Over 36 million people were online, and that felt revolutionary. The Macarena ruled homecomings, school dances, weddings, and gyms. Rugrats was pulling nearly 20 million viewers a week on Nickelodeon. Space Jam dropped, and that was of epic proportions at that time because you got the best of both worlds. You feel me? Like, I don't think there was anything more significant than Space Jam. There probably was, but to me as a kid, that shit was big. That was the bee's knees. You feel what I'm saying? But also, six is when Pokemon debuted in Japan. Shout out to Leon wherever you may be, my boy. Shout out to you and yours. But yeah, um, that was a big deal because I remember going to. If y'all remember, it was off of 20. It was the Fiesta Mall. I want to say that's where I used to get my Pokemon cards from, and a whole bunch of other things because it was like a big ass flea market. But nonetheless, they had the bomb ass cards and the holographics you couldn't get nowhere else. So yeah, shout out to them. I wish that was still there. But nonetheless, dial up internet sound like a robot with whales arguing and gurgling or some shit. Maybe nostalgia isn't regression. Maybe it's like emotional self defense or coping mechanism. All right, now into this little what the fuck news and science shit. Biotech company Colossal Biosciences launched a DNA Bio Vault project, which don't sound good at all. Like, see, I'm tired of us trying to take stuff that's in the Bible and do it scientifically. You feel what I'm saying? Personally, I don't understand why you need to preserve genetic material from 10,000 different species in a bio vault, but it's like y'all trying to make a hard backup hard drive for Earth. Like, what y'all got going on? Like, you don't do that shit for no reason, man. So, yeah. Um, Also, in other news, scientists are exploring cellular de-aging techniques in lab settings. That's, bro, you're supposed to fucking die. Like, yes, you don't want to just look like you 80 years old, but at the same time, like, bro, you're going to get old. That's the point of this shit. Like, why are we trying to preserve the one thing that's guaranteed? Like, bro, you're trying to stop the inevitable shit that, like, bro, you sin, you die. Right? Ain't that how it goes? Like, for the wages of sin is death, right? So it's like, why are we trying to escape death all the time? Like, bro, like, I mean, yeah, let's go from natural causes, please. Like, let's go from natural causes. But like, goddamn, like old comes with this shit. Like, bro, you're not gonna be like, I don't know. I guess like now, because also like you have like young ass grandmothers and shit, but like some of them be on the real shit, but then some of them be out here pop locking, dropping it and shit. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, what do we do? They've also experimented with gene editing to recreate traits of extinct species like dire wolves. What the fuck? Though scientists clarify these are modified modern animals, not true resurrections. Oh, here we see. See what I'm saying? See. It's the word they use, resurrection. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, leave shit alone, man. What the fuck is a dire wolf anyway, man? Like, what the fuck? Like, who needs that? It's a movie. What the fuck? Okay, what the hell? So we have no real picture of what the fuck a dire wolf is. We're just assuming. It looks like a husky and a wolf mixed together to me. Typically measured 5 to 6 feet. In length, nigga, yeah, okay. Height 28 to 33 inches. Nigga, that no. 3 feet on his hind. No, I'm cool. Hung. Yes. Well, on to other things. All right. Now let's let that shit sink in. We are archiving species, editing genomes, and preparing alien press releases. Extinction is permanent in the old system. In the new system, in their heads, maybe not. All right. We upgrading everything at this point, bar. We upgrading wisdom. Just because it's faster doesn't mean it's better. And just because we can doesn't mean we should. Old systems are actually breaking in real time. So the question is, what are we building in place of those old systems? This has been your late night morning hit. Try to wake up with your mind up before the world tries to tell you to sleep or sell you sleep. I'm finna go finish this motherfucker and contemplate on what the fuck I just did, because that just got my mind doing this shit, because now they fucking with shit. This sounds like Jurassic Park and a modern day Moses situation going on, but I don't know. But till next time, y'all, peace and hair grease. I'm out.